Hello YouTube and welcome to Turmoil in the Toybox. I'm your host Aaron Hauser, and tonight we're going to be reviewing the NECA Toys R Us exclusive Brute Splicer from Bioshock 2. This is a new figure, a July release. Just came in and I was able to pick mine up today at a local Toys R Us. They're available on the West Coast now. I hear they're still trying to get shipments into the East Coast, so hopefully you guys on the East Coast will be able to get yours soon. But start checking your Toys R Us now because they're actually becoming more and more available. Plus, you could probably order them online. Anyways, and to that rant, really cool figure, really great addition to the Bioshock line that NECA's done for their Player Select series. And I've been waiting for this guy for about a year and a half now, because they announced this to come out, I believe, last year at some point. And then they just changed everything, like they did with their Gremlins line, like they did with some of their Predator stuff. It's just a mess with their scheduling right now. But we finally got the Brute Splicer out of. He's one of 3 other splicers that's supposed to be coming relatively soon here. There's also the what was it? There was the Ladysmith Splicer, and then one of the crawlers. I can't remember what they're called. Let me check the box here. Oh yeah, the crawler splicer. Okay, I was right. I'm not a complete idiot. Anyways, this one specifically is a Toys R Us exclusive. Runs for approximately $15.99. About same price as their other Predator figures and the Rocky and Terminator series as well. This guy, I was kind of surprised. I thought he would be a deluxe figure like the Boomer, seeing as how he is a bigger figure. I don't know, I guess I expected him to cost more, but he doesn't. Which is great, because, you get more with this figure for, less price, which is great. So, but yeah, let me give you kind of a size comparison here to some of the other Bioshock figures. Alright. Here is the Brute Splicer next to Subject Delta. So you can see he's about 7.5 inches tall, about somewhere around there. But yeah, he's got a lot of really great detailing to him, and fairly limited on articulation. But this guy is definitely more of a display piece than some of the other Player Select figures. Which, I mean, if you're collecting the Bioshock line, you already know that these guys can be somewhat fragile and fairly limited range of movement as far as articulation goes. But regardless, this is a beautifully done figure, beautifully done. I actually, believe it or not, I really like this more than the Boomer figure that they just released from Left 4 Dead, and I'll just show you so you can see. Give you kind of a 360 here. A really great sculpt on this guy. Now, as far as articulation, he's got articulation in the ankles there. It's very limited. It can kind of slide left and slide right, but not a whole lot. He's got articulation pivot at the upper hip there on both legs. And he's got sort of a ball joint at the waist here. He does have foot pegs, which is nice. So you can actually put him on a little stand if you need to keep him balanced. He actually stands up very well. You kind of have to have his legs positioned almost the way you got him out of the box, like that sort of stance. And he stands up very nicely, so you don't have to worry about him toppling over. He has articulation, can kind of rotate left and right at the waist, not a whole lot. He does have these suspenders that are sort of dropped down, and that kind of inhibits a lot of movement. I feel like if you twisted it enough, you could probably get it to do a full 360, but I'm not going to try. He has a rotation in the shoulders, which is very tight. I noticed on mine some of the paint was kind of solidified in place, It does flex in and out, very tight joint there. And then he also has flexibility at the elbows. It does not have, oh, there goes his hat. It does not have a lot of wrist articulation. There's no rotator portion there. Alright, put that back down. Even less articulation on this arm because he has this sort of folded, rolled up sleeve there. So it can only do about that much. Unfortunately, you can't get his arms to really stay forward or anything. He kind of has that sort of Hulk stance like that, which is fine because, I mean, that's most likely how you're going to have him on display. He does have articulation at the base of the neck. He's got kind of a fat neck there. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. So he can kind of go up, down, left, right sort of deal. But yeah, as far as accessories, just comes with his little roller derby there. Pretty cool. But yeah, really great detailing on the clothing. Really great on the coloring. The blood looks great. It's kind of splattered all around over his arms, shoulder, legs, his chest there, and on his back. I also like that this guy is so ripped and his clothes are just shredded from lumbering around Rapture all the time and just picking fights with other splicers and whatnot. But yeah, very, very cool figure. If you collect the rest of the Bioshock line, I would definitely suggest getting this guy. He's a bigger, badder addition to the collection, and I think he'll look great with the other Big Daddies and Subject Delta and the Big Sisters. So that about wraps it up for this guy. If you have any questions about the Bruce Splicer, just leave them in the comments below and check out some of my other reviews. As always, thanks for watching.